Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news. Star Citizen Alpha 3.20 is out to live and getting fixes already with a 3.20.0a, and there are some CitizenCon updates. It's so soon, CitizenCon. So, from the latest Star Citizen newsletter, Alpha 3.20 fully loaded is now playable in the persistent universe. Dive into the largest ever update to Arena Commander, all new outlaw salvage missions, the vast Miss Hull Sea, that ferociously fast Morai Fury LX, and much more. So we've got new cargo updates, mission updates, new locations, those new ships, and a huge Arena Commander overhaul, also giving us experimental modes with loads of different changing game types, which will change in the schedule, and a test of master modes. I played a load of gun game the other day. It was gloriously good fun. The patch is not without its issues though. Servers broke a little while after its release and had to be recovered and hotfixed. There is a Hull Sea advertisement competition going on for a chance to win a Miss Hull Sea and some other cool haulers. I'll link that down below if people are interested in making some interesting media. Also, there is a bit of a ship sale on the go. Now, Alpha 3.20.0a is on the PTU, and this is addressing a load of issues with the live patch. That should be going out to the live build, hopefully ASAP. The Jumptown event is also running now until the 25th of September. I am really interested to know how the 3.20 servers perform under pressure. In 3.18 and 3.19 patches, dynamic events were the bane of players as they caused a ton of issues when running, and I'm interested to know your experiences, good or bad or indifferent, in the comments below. Are you participating in Jumptown? What's it like there? Have you noticed the servers are in a good state or a terrible state at the moment? I'm very much in the opinion that one comment in my comment section is basically an anecdote for how the servers are performing, but if I get enough people saying that, well, it's a statistic then. There were a couple of Spectrum threads I saw. Shield gaps becoming more of an issue, question mark. I'm seeing a lot of NPC laser fire slipping through my shields on my Warden and showing as impacts on my ship. Even lost a wing while shields were still up. So Cloud Imperium responded, the shield issues are known. It has to do with the relative movement on how ships move towards the projectile is usually worse, and we see some frame rate dependencies as well. It's under active investigation. There was another thread talking about nav mode and master modes. We need a nav mode without quantum mode activated. Does that exist? And why is that important? So that is important because Cloud Imperium recently said that if you get quantum interdicted, if you get quantum dampened, if you get quantum snared, your sort of quantum drive will be disabled. And in nav mode allows you to go above your SCM speeds, allows you to quantum boost and quantum jump. But they said that with your quantum drive disabled, you would not be able to go above your SCM speeds. So basically, your above SCM speeds are directly tied to your quantum drive. Your quantum drive is providing that ability to your ship to cruise. So in regards to we need a nav mode without quantum mode activated, does that exist? Cloud Imperium said, the mode, yes, but the quantum drive will need to be enabled to unlock the higher speeds. If you are worried about the quantum drive being too loud in nav mode, like in the master mode test environment, then don't worry, this will also get reworked. There was then a follow-up question. If the quantum drive needs to be enabled for higher speeds, does this mean that snubs like the Argo Cargo, the P-series parasites, the Furies don't have access to speeds above SCM? Really good question, because I was thinking the same thing. Cloud Imperium said, not sure yet. We're thinking about a mini quantum drive that offers the highest speed without allowing quantum travel and quantum boost, but we could also just have much higher SCM speeds for those, so we're not sure yet. It might actually be interesting if Cloud Imperium go the route of, well, some sort of snub fighters have these very small mini quantum drives, or as part of their bespoke engines or whatever, have a mini quantum drive allowing them to basically go up to cruise speeds, or maybe use afterburner for a prolonged period of time. But you might have some snubs, you might have some of those parasite ships not being able to do that. And it will actually make their deployment and use quite interesting, because they'll just be focused on combat or utility, but not on traveling any form of distance. And they're not supposed to be traveling long distances, well, it's snubs, or at least most of them. Really interested to know what you think about quantum drives being directly tied to you being able to go into cruise speeds. It makes sense if you want to be able to quantum snare a ship. If you snare a ship and it isn't able to go fast after you've snared it, that's trapped. It needs to fight. It needs to get its allies to defend it, or it needs to hide or something like that. There's some cool other exciting things as well. We know that there are some Alpha 3.20.x patches in the work, and they're going to be coming like a CitizenCon, Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, things like that. We know that the C1 and A1 Spirit, as well as the Tumbrel Storm, they're all going to be coming in those patches, but it's also been confirmed that the ship-scale tractor beams and the Argo SRV should be coming in one of those 3.20.x patches as well. I'm expecting to see this at CitizenCon, at least being talked about and shown off at CitizenCon. Talking about CitizenCon, there are some updates with a pocket guide and FAQ that Cloud Imperium have put out. CitizenCon is just 4 weeks away, so really excited to see that. It's a 2-day event, 21st, 22nd of October. Cloud Imperium say, after 4 long years, it's back. CitizenCon returns live and in person, touching down at the Los Angeles Convention Center, October 21st and 22nd. This year's show is shaping up to be our biggest yet, so we've put together a handy pocket guide to help you prepare for the show. In the weeks ahead, we'll continue to update the page with more details and content, so bookmark this page and keep checking back. I'll link it down below. This epic 2-day event is more than just a convention. It's a pan-galactic celebration of the vibrant community that breathes life into the Star Citizen universe, a place where we can come together and share the remarkable things we've achieved together while looking forward to a future brimming with even more amazing adventures. Buckle up, pilot. You're about to embark on an unforgettable journey beyond imagination, and the event schedule will be coming soon. So, some FAQ questions that are relevant to most people. Why is the event 2 days this year? Thanks to community feedback, we've made a number of changes this year. In the past, a 1-day show packed with panels prevented many from being able to get up, enjoy the venue, and properly socialize with friends. With a 2-day show, we're able to put on a show with a more enjoyable pace that allows attendees to truly immerse themselves in all the venue has to offer alongside fellow community members. Will there be 2 stages similar to previous CitizenCons? This year, we've only got 1 stage hosting presentations throughout both event days. There's a huge amount for attendees to do there. They have a massive second convention hall space where you can expect plenty of activities and social spaces to enjoy, ranging from community booths to a 1-to-1 rideable Drake Dragonfly replica and so much more. A single stage, much better, because then they can actually live stream that throughout. At the 2019 CitizenCon that I attended to, the side stage that had some really good panels, and along with sort of like new ships being developed and that sort of stuff, some really cool stuff was there. I think they had one on all of the new sort of prison gameplay and sort of future prison gameplay that wasn't shown on the main live stage. And for those wondering, are you allowed to rebroadcast this CitizenCon on your own channel? Yes, you can do watch parties. You should be able to crunch it down into summary videos, all that sort of jazz as well. The whole event will be broadcast free on the Star Citizen Twitch throughout. There is a ton of info on those FAQs and pocket guide for those physically attending, which I will link down below. Zin and I will be covering that event, but we're going to be doing it from our homes. LA is a bit too far and expensive for us. The sneak peek this week was again of the San Tok Yai, the Xi'an medium fighter. I wonder if we're going to have the Tumble Storm again next week. It is shaping up to be a cool looking ship for sure though. Boom! That's it for your Star Citizen updates today. I am really interested to know, are you excited for CitizenCon? Are you going to be watching it live? Are you going to be watching summary videos? Are you going to be attending? Have you had an opportunity to test out Master Mode stuff yet, or play in any of the experimental modes with Alpha 3.20? Again, I'll chuck the schedule of the Master Modes and experimental mode tests down below. What are your experiences of 3.20 on the Persistent Universe? Great? Terrible? Are you playing in Jump Down? Is that awesome or terrible? Tell me in the comments below. Love to hear from you. NordVPN is amazing and you should buy it. It's so useful, it's easier to tell you what it can't do. NordVPN can't do your taxes. Nord, how much do I owe for VAT? NordVPN can't help you buy more spaceships. Nord, add a terrapin to my shopping cart. NordVPN can't cook for you. No, my cabbages! And NordVPN can't be your girlfriend. Can't or won't NordVPN, if that is your real name. NordVPN.com/BoredGamer will help you connect to the internet more safely, securely, and anonymously, with greater access to the content you want. But can I teach it to love? Links below for the best NordVPN deals around. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and for September, that's for the Drake Corsair, that fantastic exploration ship. Not only will you be able to explore the verse with it, but the ship is perfectly competent at a huge range of gameplay and is a fantastic mission running ship. You can use it for cargo, you can put some vehicles in there. it's reasonably good enough fight, one of the true multi-role, multi-crew ships. To be in for a chance of winning one of those, just comment on any of my videos made during the month. More details down below. Also down below are links to be able to support the channel more. There's the join button, making you one of my elite channel members. You'll get occasional exclusive content. There's also YouTube badges and emotes to show your support. There's also Patreon for those of you that prefer that. We try to mirror the rewards on there as well. But just people liking, subscribing and sharing these videos goes a long way. A heartfelt thank you to everyone that watched the video. I hope you have a great September and I'll see you in the verse.